first thing you notice is the sea on the wind. Qingdao looks calm. It isn't simple. This coast has carried trade, woe, rebuilding. Blue skies and red roofs. They are proof a city can reinvent itself more than once. If you came for a cliché, you'll be disappointed. The wind's still here. It has receipts. Food starts on the street. No pretension. Chuozirou, whatever fits on an iron pan, was born from worker logic. Use what you have, eat when you can.
好吃啊！
Grease, smoke, noise. Cheap cuts, high heat, big flavor. It's not heritage cuisine, it's paycheck cuisine. And that matters. Food here tells you how people survive, how they share, how they treat strangers. If you want to know a city, watch how it feeds its tired. Sizzle from grills, waves on concrete, that's the metronome. People work hard and live slow, on purpose. The goal isn't to impress you, it's to last. Modern China isn't only megacities or remote villages. Most days look like this. Errands, shifts, a late snack by the water. Ordinary, and that's the point. At night, the wind flips, neon skims the surface. Someone's finishing a shift. Someone's waiting for the last bus. Here, the sea isn't a view, it's a co-worker. It sets the weather, the mood, the schedule. Tides don't care about your plans. They make you adjust. That's why coastal cities age well. They practice flexibility. Fish, kelp, shellfish, the raw materials of daily life.
这个是什么鱼？
那是黄鱼的，这都是高档鱼是吧？还有便宜的我给你拿一个。
这是黄鱼片。
这是黄鱼的，这是个3元鱼。
黄鱼。
这高3块钱嘛，说白了1斤就挣3块2。老客户嘛，单位是吧？
到时候你有优惠。
你有微信了，等你要贵了叫你妈找我。这个东西到处都是卖的，对不对？你尝一尝。这个好吃，我感觉适合你家那个大姨的口味。为什么说这个3、4块钱？就是拿那个回头客为重要。那不是10块钱？你要它
一共8样。
For generations, they've fed families, paid rent, built routines. This isn't a museum, it's the economy of living. A deep water harbor that rarely freezes made Qingdao a bridge. Asia to the Pacific, fishing town to trade hub.
呛水的这个，喝水的这个。你直接买瓶醋喝不了啊？我真醋够，哪儿出来的这是？螺水石，这地方出来的。我操！还挺好喝。
What rode the waves wasn't just cargo. Languages moved, skills moved, tastes moved. And that mix, open yet disciplined, still shows in people's habits. Not everything the tide brought was welcome. Late 1800, Germany arrives. Streets get red roofs, stone churches, a brewery. World War I, Japan takes over. From before World War I into the end of World War II, the city changes hands. Each power came with its own plan and left a different shadow. Call it empire development, interruption, pick your lens. And when the noise finally stopped, life returned to what people wanted most: peaceful, steady days. Look up, the rooftops are still red, once foreign, now familiar. Time is a good editor. Meanings thin out, uses remain. Under these tiles, families grew up and grew old. That's how identity works here. Not a speech, a routine. Heritage, but lived in. Early 1900s, the world speeds up. Qingdao sits where ideas and industries cross. To outsiders, it looked borrowed. East frame, west trim. To residents, it was simpler. A working city, learning new tools, keeping old rules. If you expect old China or shiny China, you'll miss the middle, the real country most people inhabit.
You can't be dumb. 跟着感觉来吧。
都说这老板那个姑娘长得可漂亮了，鱼香肉丝、京酱肉丝、尖椒肥肠、干煸大肠，大肉必须得来吧，干煸鱿鱼必须的啊，花生糊小份的。辣鸡心和辣炒鸡心是一个菜吗？花生糊，好嘞，谢谢。尝尝啊，好吃啊！就像那个学校门口做的什么铁板里脊啊，什么那个用的那个烧烤的那个粉，干煸鱿鱼太好吃了，好吃。连吃带喝没到100块钱
，96块钱，这个号是吧？对。现在很好吃。拜拜。
On the waterfront, a red spiral faces the ocean. Tourists post it. Locals walk past it. It speaks of memory, of what stays after everything else moves on. The city has learned to build on its own remains, turning traces of the past into part of its design. That's how places endure, not by erasing history, but by folding it into the way they look and live today. And the wind keeps weaving through it all, across the harbor, the red roofs, the narrow streets. You can still feel the rhythm of what came before, blending quietly into the pulse of what's next. Cities don't freeze in time, they adapt, layering old intentions with new desires. Qingdao's story isn't about the past or the future. It's about how both keep breathing in the same air, carried by the wind that never stops moving.
500米处有违法和限速巴士拍照。
现在点菜吗，先生？
柚香黑猪肉，我串串香。油条我有了。
肉小的烧鲍鱼，莲花清鸡汤，香煎野生风干黄花鱼。
来。扭神了，生气了。
这个是崂山鲍鱼红烧肉。
哦。
安吉鲜笋。
氨基酸。
这个是纸成9年百合果。它下面放的是珍珠糖，也可以吃，但有点硬。上面是9年百合打成泥，中间裹了一点坚果。5福拼盘。
好嘞。
这个是新上的甜，凉菜，花果干、鹅肝塔塔。
鹅肝塔塔，
稍等，这个放到莲花。这个是莲花清衣汤。
这莲花能吃吗？
不能吃，不建议吃。它用的是崂山老吉，无火蒸制了6个小时，上面放的是台湾的香水莲，待莲花慢慢绽放，泡制1到2分钟，喝汤会有淡淡莲花香。
就是为了让汤里有这个莲花的香气。
对，稍微给它翻一下。这个是玻璃乳鸽。
好。
乳鸽的话建议
真好吃啊！
这个是香煎的野生小黄花。
哇，真好看！这个有颜值，我觉得。
The same wind sweeps along the coast and through the seafood markets. It carries the sounds of a city still in motion, oil sizzling, voices trading, music drifting. This isn't a forgotten place, nor a stage built for visitors. It's a seaside city that works, debates, eats late, and rarely pauses. If you came to find what you already believe about China, this city will gently change your mind. The wind rises, and with it, the quiet truth that everyday life endures longer than any headline.